Hi there, Helen. Welcome
Hi, Barbara.
back to the garden. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. I hope you're feeling really strong because I've got lots to do today. No response there from
No
you,
response.
Helen?
No, I'm stunned. Okay.
When I designed this garden, I like the look of the cedar when it's weathered in the winter time. But over the summer, I love to have it covered with lots and lots of flowers. And here you can see I've got a wonderful clematis that's coming. It's a wonderful purple and pink double, just stunning. However, if we move a little bit closer to where you're standing, we have nothing.
Okay, yes, I see that.
So, I have this brand new clematis called Mrs. Cholmondeley.
Cholmondeley?
Yes, Cholmondeley. No?
No, Barbara. This is one of those peculiar English words, and of course I'm a Scot. I'm not English, but this peculiar
no, Helen,
English,
really?
peculiar English words. It's actually pronounced Mrs. Cholmondeley.
I stand corrected.
Okay.
And the best part about that, just for that, Helen, I'm going to have you plant it.
Oh, okay. Now, Barbara, are you telling me that this little scrawny Mrs. Cholmondeley is going to fill in all this space on the fence?
Yes, the very same way this plant over here has filled in this space.
Oh, wow.
I am expecting Mrs. Cholmondeley to do her best to fill in this area.
Oh, excellent.
And instead of being a double blossom, we've got a lovely, large, single blossom, pale mauve, and I think it should look quite stunning in the garden.
Beautiful.
So,
and when will we see the blossom?
I'm not certain. We may see some this summer, and if we do, it would be after the month of July.
Oh, all right.
But next year, it should be covered, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Perfect.
So,
okay.
Helen, put
Let's
the camera
plant.
down.
Barbara, here I am in the garden, ready to plant as per your instructions, Mrs. Cholmondeley.
That's right.
Okay, so we have the spot ready. It's going to be right by the fence so that it will, in fact, grow up the fence. And so the first thing I'm going to do is dig a hole to put it in. I'm putting it right here. So as you gave me instructions with my trusty trowel, I'm just digging it up and putting it over to one side for now. Now if I'm not doing it right, tell me.
No, Helen, that's perfect.
Okay.
You are a very good student. This is great. And as well as you're doing here, I can hardly wait to start adding even more garden tasks for you.
Now, you told me that we need to make this hole deep enough to accept Mrs. Cholmondeley and her root system as we have now in the pot.
That's correct.
So I don't think it's quite deep enough yet to go down a bit yet. I'm not hitting Australia or anything yet.
No, absolutely not. And you know what? There's truly nothing that you're going to upset in the garden there. I don't have any bulbs. The area is open. There was a clematis there before that died, so you're replacing it.
So does that look deep enough for you?
I think that's perfect.
Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we have the plant, take out the trusty tag, which we will use later. Now this is the moment of truth. We have to gently hold this, and we're going to turn it upside down just like building sand castles and lift it off.
Perfect.
And there it is. Now when we put it in, you said that I should put my hand over this.
Put your hand over the bottom. I can see that, as you see, you cannot see too many roots, a few there. So what will happen if you were just to turn it upside down, all the soil would fall away from the roots, and you could end up with a plant that's going to be under a little bit more stress than it needs to be right off the bat.
So we'll protect it by doing
Perfect.
it. So I'm just going to gently lower it into the hole now. There we go. Down you go. Press it a little.
Just a little bit. It should be at the same level it was in the pot.
Okay, and I think it's pretty much is.
That looks good.
And now the plant itself, we're going to point it in the direction that we want it to grow.
It's not quite reaching the first thing, but it knows that's where it has to go.
Absolutely, and you know what? We may even put a little stick right next to it in a moment, and that will help out. So the only thing that's left is to backfill with the soil that you dug out. And I would say Mrs. Cholmondeley, although I must say Cholmondeley sounds so much more romantic, although ever so incorrect. And there we have it.
And there we go. I think Mrs. Cholmondeley is on her way.
Absolutely.